Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm unmuting. Because I feel like it'll be easier. Milky, if you send... Hang on, let me bring the form up real quick. So the last one you sent, it was a Discord link, unfortunately, and Discord links expire. I still have the information in the old one and everything. Oh, you've only put one tiny note anyway, but if you just send the old one again, just so I can get a new link, that would be awesome. But don't worry, you've still paid for it and everything. It's just the link doesn't work anymore. But yeah, 2 forms if that's okay. Thank you. Hello, Mariam. Miso's here. Everyone say hello to Miso. Hello, Miso. You here to chew my phone? Hello. Hello. Are you here to say hello to everybody? Just gonna sit on my PC again. Oh, it's hot today, everyone. It's hot. We're back into heatwave territory, although just for today, and that's it, which I find quite funny. Like we've had a week or so of perfect weather where it's been like 25 Celsius. Today it randomly jumped up to like 30 again, but then it's back down to like 25 again tomorrow. So it's like just one day of the weather being like, ah, you know, like, ah. It's like, well, tomorrow actually it's 28, so it's gone up a bit, but the rest of the week's pretty normal again. Yeah, today we're heat wave mode again, so a bit sweaty, but it's Gucci. Hello, it's been a while! Oh my god, hello! I hope you've been alright. Life kept happening to me too. It's been a weird month. A really weird month. It's gonna be a weird month this month too. I don't really know how I'm gonna... I've got like an animation thing to do this month. I don't really know how I'm gonna organize it with everything. What have I been up to? Quite a lot actually. July was busy because it was my birthday month, so I had a couple of days off for my birthday, which was nice. My mum came to visit. Then we went on a little trip to France for 5 days. And then I had a convention to do, so I was getting ready for the convention. And then we got like some big annoying expense that we weren't expecting, so that was sad. It was all over the place. And I thought August would be way more chill, and then I got news of like a gig that I could do in August that's gonna be really hard and not pay good. But it sounds cool, so I feel like I can't say no. Like a lot of things were pointing at no, and then there was just one big yes of like, this will be cool though. Imagine how cool it will be. But yeah, thank you, Milky. Hope you've been good though. Summer's always weird. I feel like it's always like everything happens in the summer, and I wish it would spread out in the year a bit more, because like in the winter I'm dead bored and sad. I wish there'd be more shit in the winter, like conventions and stuff. I sent an invoice. You mean you sent a thing? If you sent something through the form, it didn't arrive, I'm afraid, Peacherton. But I have Milky's one and I have Robin's one. Thank you, Kami Cougar. I'm on a day off for a month because my job doesn't have 8C. Oh no. And it's a factory bakery, holy shit. Okay, well I'm glad you got a day off for it. Oh, Milky sent in another one. Okay, new form for this guy. Oh yeah, no that's the... No yeah, I miscounted the other ones. Yes, okay. New form for this guy. Thank you for resending. Trello. Aha, yes, I remember this design now. Let me take that link and put it in the old one. Oops, was that the right one? Yes, it was. Alright, and I'll just delete the new one. There we go. And then I've got your new one for Makami. Thank you. Happy late birthday, by the way. Thank you. I was up to everything. I also very last minute went to like another painting festival on Saturday. So I've been to 2 this month. I'm in the mood for it, you know. I just want to be outside all the time. But the outside has been hot and angry most of the time, so now that it's like normal weather, I'm just like, let me out, let me out. But now I've shit to do and it's annoying. I kind of just want all of summer off like a child. Why can't humans have summer off? Sick day, oh no. Hi Naomi, hi Sickwid. Hello Train. Hello everyone. Alright, let me, I've got 2 to start off with. One of them is Milky and the other one is Chupapan, who I don't think is here. Oh! What's up, Miso? He's yelling. I will send 2 invoices for the new ones while we're waiting on those. Also, I'll share this because it's fresh in my mind. So look at this jacket, right? I'm gonna subject you to my pain now. So I've been stalking this jacket for many a month, maybe all year. Look at the nice plant embroidery. That's really nice. And I have gift vouchers for this place, and I was waiting for it to go on sale, and it went on sale today, and it immediately is gone. These are my, I usually get one of these sizes. It's gone! I snoozed and I loosed. I'm so sad. I've been waiting all year for it to go on sale, and as soon as it does, it sells out immediately. I'm so mad. So I've got this on my upper screen, and I keep refreshing it to see if it comes back. So that's my evening. There's also this one. I don't like it as much, but it's in stock, so I'm wondering about this one. It's more beachy. But I like the planty one. This one's nice too, but I want the planty one. I'm so angry. Anyway, yeah, that's where my headspace is right now. Let me send let me send, where is that? There we go. The new invoices, so let's open up PayPal. 50 degrees? Ugh. God, I'm sorry. There used to be a new, like, legal maximum, I think. If we're gonna keep having heat waves, I don't think it's fair to expect some people to work in certain conditions, you know? With no AC. Hi Pip! You witnessed me in my moment of desperation. I even called my nearest shop today to ask if they had it in stock. Such tease. The desperation. I want to run around. I have to care for the dog because she's got spayed recently. I have to rest my knee because I wrecked it on a rock in the middle of the night. Oh shit. Oh god, yeah, rest that knee. I feel you though, you just kind of want to not let it stop you. A Steam fair on the weekend? Oh, sick. What's up, Miso? You see the bug? Miso's been chasing flies today because flies have got inside. Wow, that is desperate. Thanks, Pip. You also fucked your knee. I also fucked my knee at a con last weekend, but it was only a bruise. It was nothing terrible. But everything was going well until I got home, and then an escalator broke, and I had to kick it down a very, very long escalator, and it really... My legs really hurt for a few days after that, I think because it was such a heavy case, and continuously kicking it around really did one to my legs, and then I hit my knee on it at one point. I had a massive bruise on my knee, but it was mostly my hams. Were they the hamstrings that were... No, not the hams. What was at the front of the hams? What was the front of your thighs? Those muscles that really hurt. They're fine now though. Waiting for a transfer from one of my bank accounts to the other because I need to buy a ticket for something in October, praying they don't sell out before the transfer clears. Oh yeah, Americans have to like wait for that stuff, don't they? That's terrible. Your banks are slow as shit. Alright, I was on here trying to make an invoice. Oh, we've got 4 in already. Thank you, everyone. I see Forgana in there. Hello, Forgana. Thank you. Let's send Robin and Milky Way were first. Let's send some to you guys. So there's 2 full bodies. Oh goodness me. 2 full bodies. Oh, and one of them's a patron, so let's get rid of that. Do 10% discount, off it goes. Alright. Those 2 are sent. Now let's get started on the ones that we gotta do. We've got 2 left over from last time. One of them is Milky, the other one is this one. I'll get this one out of the way first. This one's gorgeous art. Let me know if the music's too loud or whatever, by the way. We're all fucking up our knees. What's going on? Knees are like the worst part of the human body, I'm pretty sure. Your YouTube name is Fork Garner. I like it. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. Hopefully you can still hear it. I just can't hear myself. Tripped walking along the tracks and my knee landed directly on a rock. I have a scar from my knee of when I did that as a kid, so I understand. I feel you. Alright. Let's get started. So we've got, what's the note on this one? Full creative control as long as he's fluffy. Cute. Alright, so this guy has eye sockets and not eyes, so this will be fun. It's funny, the amount of times I've drawn cat skulls at like museums and stuff, and I'm still still find the shape complicated, but like a fun complicated. Like I know about these weird orbital lower things now. Actually no, keep that up the way it is. Trying to make this guy smile. Yeah, I'm surprised it's the first time we've done a skull. Happy Monday! Should do the mouth open. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. Are you drawing with a mouse? Oh no, I have a screen tablet, like a monitor tablet. I've done a few reviews on them before. The last one I did is still the one that I use now. I quite like it. I get a lot of questions about the one I reviewed before that though, and I stopped using that one when I received this one, so I'm just like, sorry guys, I don't use that one right now. Got normal fluffy ears. Oops. I did one of these earlier today as well because I had one overdue that was sent in like end of July. It was quite overdue and I still hadn't got around to it and I felt terrible, so I did that earlier today before this. because it was quite a complicated one, so I was like, whenever I did a stream I was like, oh no, I won't do that one this time, I'll do it off stream, and I just kept doing that until I was like, oh no, it's been like over a month. They were very nice about it though, but I feel like I've got my practice in, you know. It's extremely fluffy. Good god. Got like a main. Oops. We have some old train tracks where I grew up, some old sort of not used train tracks anymore, and they're kind of grown over and you can walk on those. Yeah, totally understandable that you can't walk on normal ones. That'd be bad. We get in London, a lot of train delays because of trespassers, like people just walking on the tracks, and it's really fucking annoying because it's usually kids who are having a bit of a laugh, you know, like, woo, I'm on the tracks, and then it causes like hours of delays, and I'm kind of like, oh, I feel like you should just be able to like airsoft them or something, like get them off the tracks, man. They prevent people from going home from work for like 4 hours sometimes, because they're very hard to catch. Oh, bro has a mega fluffy tail. Yeah, you get arrested here. I mean, it's makes sense because it's like it's dangerous for you and it's annoying for all the people on the train. It's like, get out of here. As much as you'd like to think, I think it's kind of like you can somewhat tell when a train is coming, but trains are so fast that sometimes you don't really know until it's too close for comfort, you know. It's sad though, because it's very like, you know, you watch films growing up with kids walking along tracks, and it looks very romantic. It shouldn't be though. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't be wanting to walk along tracks. I think because the UK is very densely populated, we don't have a lot of wilderness in the middle of nowhere, so wherever you walk on it, you're in danger, you know. They're very busy tracks. Womp womp womp. Used to get really late at work because of trains. I'm proud I got my driving license. Yeah. Yeah, trains are really annoying. I had a bit of bad luck with trains getting to the convention, but luckily I left super early and it was fine, but my train was delayed quite a bit and I had this huge heavy suitcase, and it's, you know, it just makes everything worse when you're carrying around something massive and heavy. Little cracks. This is a very clever design. I like that the cracks look like the pupils. Hi, Sushi Cat. Welcome. One thing I liked about seeing high-speed train passing at full speed. Oh. Yeah, I've been not next to it while it's full speed, but been on and next to a Japanese bullet train. And they are super cool. I think I saw a video of people who were waiting by the track for it to go past, and it went past full speed, and it was just obscene. Actually, no, I think that was the one, they're developing a new train that's like floating, like with magnets make it kind of float, and it is mega fast. It's really cool how, like, we've made this stuff. I saw kind of a sad post today about Concorde, and it made me a little sad. And it was sort of written so dramatically. It was sort of like, you know, it was such a feat of engineering, but you know, we can't use it anymore, and we haven't done anything similar since. And it's a bit like, what have we been doing? Like, we've been innovating in technology instead, but technology is just getting, like, it doesn't make life better, really. Like, it's not for the people, it's for getting money out of people, right? So it's like, we're investing too much into technology and not enough into like, what would you call it? You know, like, industrial, like, manufacturing, I guess? Sort of like engineering, I guess. Engineering, improving trains and planes, cars. I wouldn't even say cars are improving that much because they're getting all touchscreeny, and I feel like that's removing the muscle memory part of it. Oh, I've had that too, half a shrike, where doors haven't opened in time to get off at a station. Like, there was a station we had to get off at, and our doors were closed too. And we're like, oh god, and then everyone like ran down the carriage to the next carriage to get off, and we're just like, oh Christ, because you know, sometimes you only have like a couple minutes to get off. Oh, luckily we made it off, but we had to really rush, and like everyone was, you know, panicking. You didn't want to like push anyone. Where are we? Oh yeah, I already started a... Hang on. I already started a file earlier. Let me move it over. Chupopan. Because when I did that one I was talking about earlier, I just named it after today, and we just continue using it. Never been alive while it's still flying. When did Concorde stop flying? Concorde last flight. Oh, it was in 2003. Oh, so you just missed it. Yeah. It's sad 'cause you can see them sitting around and they just won't be used ever again. This was the earlier one. Let's just plop this in here. You can tell it's late because it has a pride flag on it. That's how late I was. Good news about cars, it's not happening to every brand, but some are ditching iPads and putting in buttons. Oh, thank God for that. Because I mean, I don't drive, but I imagine like the tactile feeling of, you know, putting the wipers on, putting the indicators on, like, you can't replace that with just touchscreen buttons. You have to go and look and see where the button is instead of just knowing where it is already. My Dockme disaster really soured me on trains lately. Yeah, I think German trains as well are notorious for being like late all the time as well, so that's such a shame. I love a button. Yeah, like, I always loved putting the indicators on. It was very satisfying, like the click. Saying that, when I went very last minute to that painting festival on Saturday, because I did it all in a day, and it was like, it was an hour and a half by train, but also another hour and a half to get the bus home, so it was 2.5 hours total, and I was sort of ready for the trains to fuck up and make it an even longer day than it already was, but luckily it was all fine. I even found out I got the wrong ticket, because I got one that said weekend return, and it said I could depart on Saturday and return on Saturday, so that's what I got. And then when I actually looked at the tickets, my return was only valid on the Sunday, and I was like, shit. This was not clear to me when I bought these tickets, but luckily no one inspected me on the way back. Thank Christ for that. Because I noticed while I was on the train and I was like, oh god. Man, no, luckily the trains treated me very well that day. I was, in fact, they were air conditioned, they were on time, I could get a seat, they were comfortable, I had a charger so I could take my Switch. It was great. They were very timely. And then when I had to do a transfer, I only had to wait like 5 minutes for the transfer. It was like the smoothest travel day I've ever had. Which is great, because it was a risk just going for one day, because it was like just a little bit far. It was just on the brink of being too far for a day trip. I've read that people in Poland could adjust their watches based on trains arriving. That's how punctual they were. What happened? Oh. I guess 2008 is what happened, and then no government invests back into the public anymore. I saw a tech reviewer mentioning how the car had haptics. Haptics? Oh, for God's sake. We already had haptics with buttons. Like, do we need to invent new problems to solve, you know? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Milky is next. I'm excited for this design because it's like an Appaloosa type design, and I love these. I might have to brighten it a bit because I can't. It's a bit dark, too dark for me to really see what's going on. Just a tad. There we go. I can darken it back down if you want me to. Alright, Milky Way is next. Thanks guys for sending them in, by the way. It's gonna be a weird month for me. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna aim to earn bare minimum this month, because with this animation thing I'm doing, it really does not pay very well. But it's gonna take up the majority of my month, so I'm kind of curious as to how that's gonna go. I opened my sunflower commissions last week, and they did much better than last month's ones did, thank goodness. But I was sort of hoping that sunflowers would be a little bit more popular, you know, because people tend to love sunflowers. But I'm wondering whether to change the composition of it, like switch it up each week or something. I have class in an hour. What happens if I have to go? Well, I'll send the invoice, and if you can't pay it till later, I'll bump you on to next stream. How about that? Hi Ren! One time an older dude distracted the ticket checking person to help me escape. That's great. I keep not getting tickets on trams and buses, to be honest. They got so expensive. It's honestly cheaper to pay the fine sometimes and run from the checker guys. Yeah, when the fine gets sort of cheaper than the actual thing, it's a bit of a piss take. Like in London, there's a joke that like parking tickets cost more than the fine if you like parking somewhere, so a lot of people just park illegally and pay the fine. It's ridiculous. There's a real thing about fare dodgers in London at the moment though, so if you did that in London, people would fucking kill you. Like the public is very pissed at fare dodgers right now. Luckily the UK buses are getting a price cap, so they're going down in price, which is nice, because I always found it ridiculous that buses outside of London cost less than inside. Does this guy have a doggish nose? Or is it just like this? Is it a doggish nose like this? I've heard Ireland is paying artists now. They're doing like, they're trialing a thing. So not all artists are getting it, but some are getting the like, universal income thing. So they're just getting paid by the government just to be artists, which is great. I don't know how that's gonna go though, because I imagine a lot of people might just say they're artists just just to get the free money. But that's a really good step in the right direction. Again, it's not for... They're not doing it to everyone, but that's still really cool that they're doing it. But you live in France. France has very good things for artists. Like when you've been working in, say, a studio for a year, when your contract ends, you have to find a new job, the government will pay you till you find a new job, and they'll pay you like the same salary, I think. You have to work a certain, like at least a year for this to activate. But like that's so nice. No, I don't think really any other country has that. Like when I worked for a French company and I went to visit for a rap party, I mentioned this. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't found my next contract yet, let's hope that I don't starve. And they were like, what do you mean? And I told them like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just be earning nothing until the next one. And they're like, what? Like they're well looked after over there. Best experience was seeing a big stress. I like that you tagged me for that. I thought someone was asking about a commission thing. I literally did that in Manchester last year. I parked illegally and just paid the fine. Yeah, I don't... Like, it's... When it's that stupid, it's like, come on guys. Don't make it so bullshit expensive. I really want an excuse to go to Manchester again. I do miss it sometimes. There's a good art shop there that I really want to go to again. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, in the US they tow you, don't they? That's more of an incentive to... I would say that's better, but yeah, I don't want people to get towed either. Like, it's more of a deterrent for sure. Then you can't do your sneaky tricks. Yes, I will be like that soon. My contract ends in September. Oh, but you'll be set, right? You'll be okay. I always envied that about France. I was in Toulouse in July, by the way. Toulouse was so nice. And I've been wanting to visit Paris just for the museums. They've got a museum on like on extinction, and I really want to see that. I don't really care much about the rest of the city. I just want to see the museums. London's museums are good, but the more you see them, I'm kind of like, you know what? These are kind of overrated. I think the British Museum is good, but you know, very controversial, obviously. NHM, the Natural History Museum, I do like, but it just leaves me frustrated because it's so out of date and they just don't seem to have the funding to update it. So it just feels kind of really old school, and it frustrates me. And I wish they had more information. Like, for example, they have a passenger pigeon and they have a dodo model, and they have like a thylacine skeleton or skin or something, and there's just no information on them at all. And I'm like, tell their story, man. Like, come on. I will come in and I'll write essays for you. For you to present in here. I'll write a novel for you. Like, they have really incredible stories. Tell their stories, man. and their new stuff will be like really cool exhibitions, but of course those are paid and they're like £20 to get in. And it's like, man, I like that you're doing cool exhibitions, but at 20 quid a pop, they're not very... They're kind of like just a treat, you know, like the main museum should be like this, for God's sake. I guess it's better than some other countries where you just pay loads of money for the entire thing. People are so mad at him he might get thrown out. Oh, is that a good thing? I hope that's a good thing. I like when politicians fuck up so bad that people are like, this is not okay. Because, you know, the people should be able to speak and be like, fuck off. You're no good. You teeny little eyes. I think they're, let me turn this light away. NHM London has the dustiest skeletal dinosaurs I've ever seen. Yeah, I know! They drive me crazy because they're so like, they're in the sky. Because you know that walkway, that elevated walkway they used to use that they don't use anymore, they just never moved the dinosaurs back down. So they're all in the sky, you can't see them. The views from them are from below, which is obscene. They're really old, really dusty. All the mounts are very, very old. So like you've got a Triceratops in there or similar, you know, that has its tail dragging on the floor. It just kind of makes me mad. I'm just like, come on, you're one of the most famous zoos in the world. One of the most famous museums in the world, and this is like, this is representing you, and it didn't look good. You know, it's, you've got like 3 dinosaurs on display. They actually made a post recently that made me laugh. They were like, what's your favorite dinosaur? And the collection of dinosaurs they posted were all, none of them were in their dinosaur gallery. They were all outside, because whatever new and cool mounts they get, they don't actually put them in the dinosaur gallery. Because it's so old and stupid. They're really cool stuff they keep outside the dinosaur gallery, and I just find that funny. It's like, come on guys. I think they're maybe scared of closing it and updating it, because, you know, it's like the main thing people go there for. But I'm just annoyed at it. Like, I want the likes of the Field Museum here. That one's amazing, although it is very expensive, so I don't want it if it's that expensive. Actually, no, I still do. Oh, hi Shay! Nice to see you! Oh, they're muted anyway. I'd say hello to Shay and, you know, telepathy. I just recalled that we still don't know if Mike Wazowski? Wow Dragon Dino named after local legend was actually a dino or not. Oh. I have not heard of this. Smok Wawelski. Meaning dragon in Polish. Oh, it looks like a very large, like, monitor lizard. Pseudosuchian. Oh, Pseudosuchian. Oh, so they, because it's somewhat similar to a I forget what it's called, like a not a suchomimus, a fucking the sort of mammals. So they're trying to figure out. Is it a reptile? The only species after the Wowel dragon. Oh, it's named after a Welsh dragon? Oh, Polish dragon. Sorry, I don't know why I read Welsh. I think 'cause I was reading Wowel. It's named after a Polish dragon. That's so cool. It was from the Triassic, so yeah, it's likely it wasn't a dinosaur, to be honest. Pseudosuchian. Cool, I didn't know about this guy. remember when the walkway went around the animatronic Rex. I don't think it went around it, I think it just went in front of it. I remember being younger and being on that walkway entering the animatronic bit, and it warned you. It was like, oh, if you're easily scared, then you can skip it by going down these stairs or whatever. So I remember that, but I don't think it went all the way around. I think it just went to the side. Sort of like it does now. But in the sky. Like, seeing the animatronic from above wouldn't have been as cool, you know. You gotta see it from below. Makes it look more intimidating and all that. Yeah, I could complain about NHM all day. I do love it, but it's like, come on guys. This is embarrassing. Everything feels like a museum of what a museum used to be, you know. Everything's dusty, everything's super old. In like the whale section, like all the old like buttons and interactive stuff and the videos are so funny. It has traits of both groups, that's so cool. I mean, I get there's always like so human obsession with categorizing everything always falls short in things like this, because inevitably there's always something that breaks the mold, whether we like it or not. And I love that for them. It's like, I don't fit in any of your categories, fuck you. Alright, I hope this is okay, Milky. So David has complained too, oh good. He needs to complain louder. Hang on, it's time to refresh the jacket. It's gone. I remember seeing it in the shop as well, and it was in my size, and I was like, no, I will wait. How long ago that was? The dinosaur bit is surprisingly small and cramped. Yeah, exactly. They kind of cram it with walls of information, but the walls of information are super old and outdated. They haven't updated those either. And I feel like it bores the shit out of kids because they're presented with loads of text. And I think it's good to teach, you know, it teaches people a lot about them, but again, like, the information is old. And I feel like that's not what the kids want to see. I envy these museums that just have a hall of skeletons, and it's just a shitload of skeletons. Like, there's no drawing in the dinosaur room. There's no drawing in it at all. Poor buddy was so thirsty from the sulfur it drank half the sorry, I can't pronounce that, Whistler River, and exploded from the sheer amount of it. What the fuck? Stealing livestock. Hang on, I need to back read. Stealing livestock and eating people. Just recalled that we still don't know. So, oh yeah, I read that. Who went around stealing livestock? Oh, the dragon legend. Okay, that's why I needed to back read, because I was like, hang on, what do you mean eating people? This guy lived in the Triassic. That was a long time ago. Could the spotty part be more white? Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot this was your friend's one, wasn't it? Is this better? Wow, 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 wow. Everywhere with a local dragon legend slays. Thank you, Milky. We should cherish and show how we thought they looked, but please, NHM, show what we think of them now. Yeah, exactly. I kind of want to, because they have an exhibition right now on marine reptiles, you know, like the ichthyosaurs and stuff. And I think it's really good, but it's just I don't want to pay for it. I want to see their new dinosaur stuff without it being temporary and expensive. It's very frustrating. But I mean, I've been to that museum so many times, I've never donated, so that's a me problem. I feel like I should pay for a few exhibitions here and there. I did go to their bird exhibition and that was very good, but I went with a group of people, so I couldn't. I usually like to read everything and take ages, but because I was with a group of people, you know, you kind of rush yourself a bit, and I kind of wish I just went on my own. I like to take my time, and when I'm with people, you know, I like make jokes and be like, ooh, you know, pretend that I'm not interested, but pretend I'm less interested than I actually am. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be that person who's like overly nerding out. I don't know, I feel like my brother when I was younger used to make fun of me that I knew specific animal names, and I feel like now it just makes me lame if I know that stuff. Depends what people you're with though. Right, this is for Robin. Robin. Feather. Calm, reserved, kind of judgmental, type that doesn't like to be the center of attention, has a sarcastic side to him. Ugh, okay. Oh, this is the last... Is this the last? No, it's not. Milky Way is the last person who paid, so let's not send invoices yet, let's just keep going. The newly discovered Spinosaurus, like, is it Mirabilis, the one with the like unicorn horn? I knew about that one, I don't know of any other new ones. But they keep discovering new shit about Spinosaurus, it's hilarious. I love the wildlife photographer of the year exhibition they always do every year, I always go and see it. Oh, you know what, I've never been to one, and I feel like maybe I should. Again, I'm too cheap for it. Yeah, maybe I should. That is the one. Aha, yes. That was a few months ago, I think. I went to a talk about Spinosaurus at DinoCon because I was curious to hear, you know, the latest news. Because he keeps fucking changing. Because like the problem with Spinosaurus is that they don't actually have many bones of it, so whatever new bone they do find, it changes a lot of things about what we know about him. So very much, I think, well, this guy at least, this scientist was very much in the camp of that it was heron-like, you know, it's not swimming, but it is around water and it is catching fish. And I love that. Because something he pointed out that pretty much cemented it for me was like, it has evidence of very strong muscles under the neck. And usually in animals you get evidence of strong muscles on the top of the neck because big heavy heads need strong muscles to pull the head, to keep the head up. Whereas to put the head down, you don't really need strong muscles because of gravity. So the fact that Spinosaurus had these meant that it was having to shoot its head down. You know, it can't just rely on gravity, it has to actually forcefully put its head down, so that kind of supports the whole, you know, it's shooting down to catch fish type thing. And that wouldn't be useful if it was in water, only when it's above water. Oh, back in a bit, gotta check my dog's surgery. Oh shit. Hopefully they're okay. Hello, finally got some spare time to watch your stream. Hello. Nice of you to drop by. Oopie doopie doopie doop. Okay. Ugh. So I'm yawning already. Talking just really takes it out on me. I don't know why this reminded me, but I've been playing the new Rhythm Heaven, or Rhythm Paradise. And it's really stressful. I feel like I'm doing exams. You know when you like do the little games and you have like a remix at the end where all the games are combined? It's so stressful. It's a lot of fun, but I'm like, and I've been playing it in bed because I have to, like, when I play it with my Bluetooth earphones, I can't get the rhythm right, like the sound's slightly off. I play it in bed before anyone else, before my partner's gone to bed, so that I can have the sound on. And it's not a good idea to play that before bed because it's not calming. It is not calming. I've been enjoying the new Splatoon a ton, like way more than I expected. I knew I'd like it because it sounded really cool and it was getting amazing reviews. But yeah, wow, the gameplay is so good, so addictive. That's too fluff. Just needs to be normal fluff. Oh, goodness me. I find it fascinating how close Russia and USA border are. Well, it's to Europe as well. Yeah, it's like, Russia's big. It's like touching everything. It's very annoying. My friends, I have some friends in Finland, and they always say how Finland's always very nervous. Because Russia's their neighbour, and it's like, oh boy. There's very cool stories around that part of the world where Alaska and Russia are, like the Bering Strait. There's a lot of animals that used to live there that are extinct now, from like explorers that would explore that sea. They'd always fucking get lost and then eat everything, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, can you just please stop getting lost and eating everything? Can't afford for you to eat everything there. Just don't do it. There's like, what, the, is it Stella's cormorant? There's Stella's sea cow at least, because like, the naturalist, I forget his first name, but his surname's Stella. And he discovered a lot of shit around there. And named it after himself, of course. And a lot of them were eaten. It's like, for God's sake. Dog has been bribed, stitches look good, excellent. Did you ever see the William Dafoe Thylacine movie? What? I didn't know there was a Willem Dafoe Thylacine movie. Thylacine The Hunt. Willem Dafoe The Hunt. I was talking to my friend about Hunt for the Wilder People the other day because actually today. Oh yeah, it is the Hunter 2011. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to watch this. I hope it's actually like good and not just we gotta kill these guys, you know. But like yeah, in Hunt for the Wilder People there's a huia, I think it's a huia, which is an extinct New Zealand bird that also has a very sad story, because of course they always do. And I just loved that they had that detail in there, because I was like, you know that gif of Leonardo DiCaprio like clicking and standing and like pointing. I was like that, like, oh, like that's a fucking huia. They put a huia in this. I was so happy. Some appreciation for extinct birds. Yeah, it's because it's its 10th anniversary, we're going to see it in the cinema soon, because it has like a 10th anniversary screening. And there was one where apparently the director was there doing a Q&A. Probably, maybe not doing a Q&A, but it said like talk with the director, and I think maybe it's just pre-recorded Zoom thing with Taika, but I thought that sounded really cool, but of course it was sold out like immediately, because you can't do fucking shit in the city. But I was able to get a regular screening, so I'm happy with that. So anything cool that happens is gone immediately. There's like no point doing anything. Just like my fucking jacket. Can't have shit in this life. Yeah, dodos are so good. I want to do more dodo art. My dodo art excelled at DinoCon, I'm so happy. I, for some reason, didn't expect it to, and so I only got, I didn't restock any prints of it, so I only took, like, 7, thinking that was enough. It was not enough. That's an excellent problem to have, but it was not enough. Oh dear. Whew. I'm always thinking about the crew of the Franklin expedition with a record show them eating tons of Galapagos turtles. Yeah. I know you guys were starving, but oh god. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where a lot of them went. They were just ate. Because not only did they eat them while they were on the island, but they'd take loads of them on the ship with them, because tortoises are very low maintenance, so they could just have them on the ship and keep them alive, and they'd have fresh meat like all the time. Because like the tortoises barely needed to eat anything, barely needed to drink anything. They lived basically forever, so they were perfect ship food, which led them to a horrible destiny of just being eaten everywhere. They even, like, I think they found there was a specific Galapagos tortoise that was special to one of the islands. I think the Florentine tortoise or something. I do not remember. Oh, Misa's yelling. What's up, baby? Screamer. There was a fly around earlier. I think he's looking for the fly. And I think they rediscovered it recently. Like they found out some tortoise had a similar DNA or something, and they're trying to reintroduce them. But yeah, I think most of them are just fucked. This book I was reading that goes over a lot of these stories, which is why I know a few similar ones. Talking about Darwin, because he was one of the first people to see these tortoises, and he tried riding them. He sounded like a fucking goofus. Like he was like talking about these tortoises, and you know, he says it in eloquent old English, but he's like, these things are slow and dumb and I can ride them. It's funny how, like, you know, we hold people in such high esteem, and then you read their old writings and they were just like human, you know. Like, these boys are so big I can ride them. Yeah, they were just skidding around on the deck of this ship. God, what a horror. Like, history is great, but so horrible. Like, that's funny, but man, they deserved better. Fucking us, our seafaring ages were very interesting, but we were so fucking annoying with the amount of shit that we destroyed in that time. It was a very sudden music change. A playlist just changed. Oh, Robin, my dearest, I'm gonna have to speed this up a little. There's a tortoise who met Darwin and Steve Irwin. Yeah, that shit's fucked up. These guys lived a long time. Which one was George? Was that George? He was the last one, right? This tortoise is my chosen mount, yeah. A little bit slow. But not a bad choice. One of these days, I feel like I'd love to do like a book club video where like, oh, 'cause I wanna do stuff like, oh, I feel like I find extinct animal stories so fascinating. I kind of want to like read a book about them and then like animate to it or something, but that would be such a massive fucking job. That would be so cool. Alright. need to tone down this light a little. Yeah, they were all shitty. They were all human beings at the end of the day, weren't they? They all sucked. Especially because a lot of these old famous Victorians were, you know, rich and famous. Rich and famous people are very rarely nice. Okay, I think we've just about done that one. AMV collab, oh my god, like a map project, but to like a book reading, to like an audiobook. Yeah, Dodo were like just, they mostly like, mostly it was the rats and the dogs that got them. Rats and dogs and cats, I'm pretty sure, that were like introduced on the ships. Because when you're a ground nesting bird and you're not used to predators, you're kind of fucked. There's a lot of the New Zealand birds were the same. A lot of just ground nesting birds who just got fucked by introduced predators. It was an easy end for the dodo. Or if I had the patience and the know-how, I would totally do it, Synodor. Alright, next is Milky again, and that's the last person who's paid, so we'll send some more invoices. Let's look at PayPal. Oh, let me put the hunter on my watch list before I forget. I want to watch that. Willem Dafoe's just a bonus. 2011. It's got a solid 3 stars on Letterboxd. The top review is there are 5 bath scenes in this movie. Cool. Alright, let's close some of these tabs. PayPal, 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 let me in. There's actually not many huge animals that were on Australia. A lot of their wildlife is really weird marsupials and loads of reptiles and loads of birds. Like very unique bunches of all of them. But they actually don't have very many large animals. The largest is the red kangaroo, I think. And they get big, but no bigger than, you know, they don't have like large herbivores like cattle. Well, you know, native. So Australia's not actually, like, because everyone's scared of Australia's wildlife, but the Australia's scary wildlife is the small stuff. Even the thylacine was not that big. It was like fox-sized, large fox maybe. Dingoes aren't even really native. They've been there for so long that they've sort of become a part of the ecosystem now. Heard they use dodos to catch other dodos with distress calls. They do that now. People use distress calls to shoot birds and stuff. Or like mating calls and stuff to like lure them in. Yeah, just about able to save the European bison. Just about. They were very close. They used to have large marsupials. Yeah, but that was a long time ago. That wasn't because of us. That was like the Paleocene. I keep forgetting, not the Paleocene, Pleistocene. I was gonna say, because the Pleistocene's my favourite epoch, but I always forget the name of it. But yeah, that wasn't in like our time. Like that wasn't in seafaring time that we were talking about. That was a long time ago. They had larger marsupials. The same as everywhere. Like everywhere had megafauna, but the only ones that are remaining are like elephants, giraffes, rhinos maybe. Don't know if rhinos count. Yeah, we don't really have much megafauna anymore. Like the Thylacleo, I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah. The big like marsupial lion, that was like Pleistocene time. So that was same times like mammoths and stuff. They even had a tiger kind of thing. Yeah, the Thylacine, that was the guy we were talking about. Tasmanian tiger, those were kind of like fox-sized. They died out in like the 20s, 1920s or 30s or something. And they were already dying out. They were gone from Australia and they're only remaining in Tasmania, but we very quickly finished them off with bounties and stuff. Which is a massive shame, obviously. We're very good at that. Wiping things out very quickly. Same with the passenger pigeon and stuff. Right, okay, sorry, everyone's paid up. I was getting mega distraction. Ooh, I'm refreshing the jackets and the other one is selling out too. Oh, I don't think I want it enough though. If I know the other one won't come back, I think I would get it, but... Dingo dog with tiger stripes. Yeah, that's the Thylacine. You're talking to the right crowd here. We all know what the Thylacine is. We are well versed in the Thylacine. Mr. Thylacine is very famous amongst my circles. In fact, even overrated, you could say, because it's so in the like, it's so well known, but they're just sick as hell. Right, Milky is next. I'm sending an invoice next to Peacherton. Just checking the link. Oh my god, a Sphinx. Oh, and the music's gone loud again. Yeah, the passenger pigeon was very sad. That's like obscene how quickly that went. And then Forgana after that. Oh, Forgana's an anthro. Alright, let's just send one to... Oh, stupid. There we go. Oops. Hang on, let me add the patron discount to it. If you put patron first in your note, it helps me out because I see that first. Like, I have to scroll along to see the patron thing. If you put it first in caps, I see it very quickly. Oh, where's the discount box gone? Why does it say VAT now? There used to be a little Discord box. Discount box. Oh, paid so fast. Thank you, Peach Tan. Sent one to Forgana. Let's try saying a new one. Discount. Okay. Didn't disappear. It's fine. People treat pigeons like rats, but before it was... Yeah, pigeons are feral, not wild, so they used to be domesticated, which is sad. Thank you, Peach Tan. Right, Milky Way. I like these guys, they're like creatures. I like their butt whiskers. Butt whiskers. Bye, Half Shrike, thanks for coming. Yeah, pigeons make excellent pets. I've wanted a pet pigeon because they're probably one of the better pet birds. You know, they've already been domesticated, they're quite attuned to us, they're quite social, they're quite cuddly. They're quiet as well. The only problem is that they're kind of dusty, I think. But yeah, they're really good. They're really good pet birds, better than any parrots. People get parrots and then the parrots go batshit insane with boredom. Even dustier than teals and twos. Man. Man. I remember finding it funny that rats, like when I had rats, they're very, very sensitive to dust. Like, dust can fuck up their lungs really easy. And I was like, well, you and pigeons, you know, you get compared to pigeons a lot, but pigeons are way too dusty for you. And also the rats with the wings thing for pigeons is very apt, because like both rats and pigeons are very sweet and quite a bit smarter than people think, and also very social and affectionate. So it's like lol. They are rats with wings. How did I draw the previous one? Oh, it's on here. Just so I don't accidentally make it the same. Make it sit. Speaking of teals, what's your stream queue look like right now? Is there room for one to be drawn live today? Let's see, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we've got room for one more today. Possibly more, because I know someone had to leave, so they probably won't be able to pay this time round. This is very Japanese music. What's this? Xenoblade Chronicles, that's why. Speedy! Don't worry, you don't have to be too speedy. They don't get super busy these days, but Yeah, by the way, I went on a big walk on Friday at this nice park because I really needed some like outside get lost time, and I filmed a little video of me just talking about animation and how it's going, you know, because it's kind of, I haven't animated in a while and it's kind of a shitty time, and it was sort of just like an update on that, but it's like just of my face while I'm walking. And I was like, maybe I'll just throw this on YouTube because, you know, I got a nice backdrop with the park and stuff, and it's kind of casual and nice, and but then I chickened out because it's got me in it. So I'm like, I don't ever want that. I should have just filmed where I was walking. So I don't know if I'll chicken out on that. But I feel like I have wanted to make a video for a while of like talking about the current state of animation and like sort of just a me update really. So I don't know. Hello, Miso. Hello, Miso. Oh yeah, not as smart as parrots for sure, pigeons. But smarter than people think. Have you got a favorite tank in Raiders? Tank? Oh! Ink tank. I was thinking for some reason like, you know, like a fighting tank, you know, like a war tank, and I was like, you can get tanks? But no, ink tank. My mind went a completely wrong direction. I don't really know. I think I like the speed tank. I also do like the power tank. I think like, because I like, so usually in Splatoon, in like the online, I do like to favor speed quite a lot. I like to be able to make a quick getaway, and I like sort of trying to be unpredictable, or at least I used to. But I feel like in Raiders speed isn't really as necessary, because I mean, like, it's Salmon Run. It's sort of like hordes of enemies. I feel like speed isn't really that important. Like, if you get into the midst of it and you need to get out into safety real quick, then sure, but I don't think you should, like, I shouldn't be getting into those situations in the first place. I feel like that's just a safety thing and not like a thing that you need to do all the time, whereas I feel like the power tank makes more sense in terms of Salmon Run and the tactical tank, but I just don't find the tactical tank as fun. I like the little pot shooter, and the other stuff is interesting, but it's not as satisfying to use. I feel like, you know, there's nothing more satisfying than just like, you know, doing a splashdown and just exploding a load of enemies all at once, rather than throwing like a little shooter out and watching it slowly shoot things. You know, it's very cool but not very satisfying, the tactical tank. But I am liking so I unlocked the last gadget for the speed tank, and that makes things really interesting, so I like that. I like zipping around. But yeah, I feel like the speed benefits aren't actually that great for Salmon Run. You know, like when you submerge into ink for a bit and you come up and then you're a bit faster, I'm like, I don't really care about that. Like, I feel like the power tank in that sense is better. Like, you submerge into ink and then you gain like 20% damage. I feel like that's way more. I don't know. Hi, Home Home. Oh, thank you, Ren. Hi, Sunny. Yo. Got back in touch in time just to watch the end this time. You're only we still got. It's been an hour and a half, so we still got like 2.5 hours to go. My favorite bird is the raven or the crow. Both beautiful. Yeah, corvids are so popular. Ravens and crows are just so good, like so classic. They're so smart, they can mimic, they look really cool, they're everywhere. You can't go wrong. I haven't seen a raven in a long time, but I know Tower of London has ravens and I kind of want to see them, but the Tower of London is obscenely expensive to get in and I'm kind of annoyed about it because I think the history of it is cool, but I'm too cheap to pay for it. A lot of my problems stem from being too cheap. It's funny that. Oh, this guy has purple eyes, just about. Why do people not like crows? I don't think... Do people not like crows? I feel like most people like crows. They can be bullyish. So some people maybe don't like crows. Have you played Plants vs Zombies 2? I've never played any Plants vs Zombies game, unfortunately. Oh, no problem, Milky. Thanks for letting me know. How much to get into the Tower of London? I think it's like £40. Let me have a look. Yeah, everything's expensive. But like, London, most things are free. You know, like entertainment, like museums are free, but Tower of London is not. So to be honest, I kind of like London because I can have a good time for very little money. Ah yeah, it's £37 again. That is obscene. That is so much. I get jealous when I visit other countries and they're just like... Things like this will be like a tenner or something, and I'm like, for God's sake, why is England so fucking ridiculous about this stuff? They shine your shoes for you? They fucking better. Thank you, Hardtail. Thanks for coming. How much time do you spend there? I think you can make a whole day of it. It's quite large. And there's a lot of information there. Like, it is a cool place, don't get me wrong. But that's a lot of money. I go past it sometimes on the bus, and it is sick. Yeah. The grounds are quite large, and they have, you know, stuff about their history. Because it used to be a zoo as well, because, you know, rich, like, royalty used to just love exotic animals and just keeping them in horrific conditions. So there were lions there, there were elephants there, I think there was a polar bear at one point? Maybe not. I think it's too early for polar bears. But the grounds are very big, it is cool, and there's loads of rooms. And they, you know, they present them very cool. I think the crown jewels are there or whatever, I don't know. The backdrop against Canary Wharf is, no, not Canary Wharf, sort of, you know, Farringdon is very cool. You know, it's big. But I'm too cheap for that, that's a lot of money. One day. Maybe one day when a friend comes over and they want to go, that's when I'll go. Yeah, I'm waiting for a tourist to come and give me the excuse to go. But most people want to do the free museums, and I don't blame them, because the free museums are also great, and they're free. Do you know about the Tower Princes? I feel like... Is that the thing where they like found one of their skulls once? Because I feel like that rings a bell, but I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head. Yeah, like, exactly, it's shit like that that makes me want to go, because there's really cool history there. Cheaper to go across the Canal Tan to go to Devon. Devon isn't even that far away. Oh, I grew up near Devon. Wait, they're called the Princes in the Tower. So I follow this really good YouTuber that like does museum tours in London, and I think she talked about it, but it was a while since I watched it, so I can't remember for sure. But yeah, didn't I've got a wiki page up for them now. The Princes in the Tower refers to the mystery of the fate of the deposed English King Edward V and his younger brother Prince Richard of Shrewsbury, Duke of York, heirs to the throne of King Edward IV. The brothers were the only surviving sons of the king by his queen, Elizabeth Woodville, and were aged 12 and 9 years old, respectively, at the time of their father's death in 1483. They were lodged in the Tower of London by their paternal uncle and England's regent, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, in preparation for Edward V's forthcoming coronation. Before the young king's coronation, however, he and his brother were declared illegitimate by Parliament. Gloucester ascended the throne instead of Richard III. It is unclear what happened to the two princes after the last record sighting of them in the Tower. It is generally assumed that they were murdered. A common hypothesis is that the murder was commissioned by Richard III in an attempt to secure his hold on the throne. Their deaths may have occurred sometime in 1483, but apart from their disappearance, the only evidence is circumstantial. As a result, several other theories about their fates have been proposed, including the suggestion that they were murdered by their kinsman, their future brother-in-law, or his mother, among others, though theorized culprits besides Stafford Richard III, journey not good. Later claimed by again several years later, from 1491 to his capture, Perkin Warbeck claimed to be the younger prince, Richard, Duke of York. Warbeck's claim was supported by some contemporaries, including York's Aunt Margaret. In 1674, workmen at the Tower of London excavated from under a staircase a wooden box containing two small human skeletons. The bones were widely accepted at the time as those of the princes, but this has not been proven and is far from certain. King Charles II had the bones buried in Westminster Abbey, where they remain. Yeah, that shit's spooky, isn't it? What makes it worse is that this, like, painting of them makes it so much sadder. Like, they look so afraid and they're holding hands. It reminds me a lot of, the, oh my god, what were they called? You know, the, Russian royal family? Where they had all these children and they put them in a bunker and they shot them all. And then they thought Anastasia escaped, but it's unlikely she escaped. But she was like the last surviving one, and she was like screaming or something. Reminds me of that. It's just like children under horrible circumstances of royalty just get killed for no reason, right? Yeah, how sad. The theme of innocent children awaiting an uncertain fate was popular amongst 19th century painters. They loved these kids. What's going on with his head? Oh, he's got weird blonde hair. It looks like his head is like fading out. God, yeah, they look so scared in every painting. That is like, this is what I mean, like the Tower's history is cool as hell. Richard III lost to war. He was made to look like Satan by Shakespeare. Oh my god. Found in a car park. The Romanovs, that's it. Thank you, Pip. Pip knows. The Romanovs. Yeah, it reminds me of that. It's just like, you know, children who don't, they didn't choose this, and yet, you know, they have a horrible fate. It's very sad. Anyway, I think we're just about done with this one. Have we missed anything? I don't think so. Okay, let's bring the music back on. On a slightly lighter note, this is in Oxford, but have you heard of the Headington shark? I don't think I have. I love that you know this stuff because you know you've done that like online quest thing. Oh my god, is this it? I feel like I might have seen this before. I didn't know it was in Oxford. Is this just someone's house? I love this. Places to see in Oxford. Could it be like, if you get a hole in your roof of your house, you can just put a statue in it and become a tourist spot? Radio presenter installed it. The shark was created to make a statement about the feeling of helplessness and frustration in the face of global events. Oh, true. Particularly in response to nuclear weapons and the bombing of Libya earlier that year. Oh, Christ. Of course the council attempted to have it removed. No fun allowed. Yeah, I need to go see the shark. Oh, it's like near a high street too. In Headington. I've been meaning to go to Oxford, but it's weirdly expensive to get to from here, even though it's not very far. It annoys the hell out of me. Because their museum there is really good. Alright, is that Milky Way's one that we just did? Yeah, it is. Okay, next is Peacherton. With a Sphinx. You know, I have shitloads of Sphinx stickers. And they do not sell. I thought the Sphinx would sell the most, because they're kind of niche. You know, like, you get people with who love a specific thing and then everyone buys it. No, not the case here. Peacherton, what's the note say? Worried, anxious. His worried, anxious smile and summer hat. Summer hat! Excellent. Hi Winterwings, how you doing? Nice to see you. The princess had a camera and she took all these really modern looking photos. She invented mirror selfies. Which princess is this? No, I know about the ship because of a book series I'm obsessed with. Oh. Sphinx! Anxious smile and summer hat. Can I give him like one of those big wide brim hats? I found this phone in the swamp. Can you draw a frog, a very tiny frog? Hello, swamp dweller. If the tiny frog has coin, the tiny frog can request a portrait. I'm doing okay, finally feel like I have a weekend to just relax and chill again. Oh, thank goodness. I felt that this weekend too, or at least on Sunday. I've had a few very busy weekends, and it was nice just to have a day to do fucking nothing. Because I haven't had that in a hot second. Now I can't complain. It's been a good busy, but you know, even good busy gets, you know, it gets exhausting, doesn't it? I have LFM again this weekend, so it's like busy again, but at least, you know, my conventions are over now, which is a shame. I do wish I could get into more, but they don't want me. Yeah, it'll probably be more chill from here out because summer's ending, which I'm very sad about. But weirdly, autumn gets busy too. I have a teaching event in September that I still need to fucking plan for. Oh my god, God, yeah, that's... Oh god, that's next month now. Oh god. Everything happens so quick. I still need to script it and shit. See, last year I did this same teaching thing last year, but last year I didn't have a job yet, so I had a lot of time to dedicate to it, but this time I have shit to do, and I'm like, oh no. I do remember scripting it on the train. You know, when I had free moments running around. So maybe I should do that again. Hey, you're going to LFM. Yeah, it'd be nice to see you. I have some new things, but not loads of them, because it's sort of leftover DinoCon stuff, and I haven't restocked it yet, because I want to see what sells at LFM first, and then see what I want to restock, you know? But I'm excited, because my friend and I are going to go for tea afterwards, because there's a really nice tea place next to LFM. Oh, summer hat. Let me shrink him down a bit to put the summer hat in. Actually, a bucket hat would be cute on him. Oh, sorry, am I misgendering? Yeah, him. Bucket hat. We're gonna go with a bucket hat. It was Anastasia. Oh! Yeah, 'cause I guess it wasn't actually that long ago, was it? So they had cameras. You know, kids were always kids. It's sad. It's sad what happened to them. Sorry to be the stupid one out of the herd here, but what are you drawing right now? Like, late art night effects? No worries. Oh, art fight. I didn't have any time for it and I feel sad about it. But yeah, anyway, this is, so these are doodle commissions. So people, if you read the description, it has more information about it. But yeah, people send in a request, like a character, and I'll draw them real quick in this kind of toony style. I'm getting confused as to this hat brim. Where does this ear go? Sure, that works. Hats and ears. No new Warrior Cat stuff? No, I'm afraid not. I don't really make a lot of Warrior Cat stuff because it's very niche. People, like, usually when I sell it, it's people come up and they're like, wait, is this Warrior Cats? And they'll get a print, which is really nice. But I think if I did more, I don't know if it would shift. I would like to do, maybe I'll try it. I should do more stickers for sure. But, yeah, I should try to do some Warrior Cat stickers. There's so many things I want to do. But no, I've mostly have more dinosaur stuff because, of DinoCon. I think if I go online eventually, I'll definitely do more Warrior Cat stuff, but in person you just don't meet many Warrior Cats people. You see them in passing and they'll be like, whoa, I used to read this book when I was little, or like, oh, I loved this when I was a kid, and that's sort of the most you get, you know? But I want to do some stickers for sure, because they're not very, you know, they're quite low maintenance. Not low maintenance, they're not very hard or expensive. Or maybe some like Warriors prints that people can enjoy even if they don't know Warriors, you know, like some sort of artsy stuff. A bit like a few people have bought my Firepaw print without actually knowing that it was Warrior Cats, and I'm like, cool, good. This is what I want. I just want people to get it because they think it's pretty, and then if they like warriors, that's just a bonus. Hats are hard to draw. I did get decent at them at one point because I drew Gravity Falls fan art all the time. And that really helped with the hats, which is quite funny. At the Steam fair, my parents found a place that was selling hats, and he bought two. One was for me, it was a lovely black, weathered-looking leather hat. Oh, nice! Leather is nice, especially if it's locally made. That's lovely. It should last you like a lifetime. Oh, music changed. Hi Finch, stopping by to say hi. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Evan. I appreciate you too. Thank you. I made a very subtle Morgana, oh yeah, cat from Persona 5 enamel pin years ago. Someone picked it up and was like, that looks like my cat, and that's my name. Oh wow. A wonderful coincidence. Yeah, stuff like that is pretty good, where it's kind of like appealing to not just fans. Oh, I just realised this. It looks nice like that though. I'm gonna keep it like that. What colour should the hat be? Should I do it like a funny summer pattern, like with like lemons on it? Or like beach balls or sunshine? My dad got one many years ago in Australia. It travelled the world with him, India and America and the country. Oh, world traveller, nice. They make good hats in Australia. I remember my stepdad had one of those classic Aussie hats with the dangly bits on it. Yes, I love lemons. Oh, isn't that perfect? Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick toilet break, but I'll be back. Stare at the lemon hat until then. Oops. hello, I'm back. Hope you enjoyed the lemon hat. Do let me know if you want me to change it from lemons, by the way. It's just the first thing that came into my head. Oh, this is a Sphinx, not a Cornish Rex, but I do love me a Cornish Rex. Because I have one. Smiling and blushing. Oh, that was Train, okay. Thought that was, the Commissioner. Alright. If we're okay with this, I'll do a little background. Maybe a little pale blue one, like the hat. Whoosh. One more detail about the Morgana pin. It had a tiny heart on it, and she also said her birthday was on Valentine's Day. What the fuck? This is like their pin sonar. Like, you've birthed someone through this pin. That's crazy. I hope they bought it. It's such a thing that happens at conventions where something like that will happen, it'll be perfect, and then they'll walk away. No, I really love the lemons, thank you. Exactly. I mean, not exactly. Thank you. I read, is that miso below, and I was saying exactly to that, and then I got mixed up. Yeah, miso is a Cornish Rex, yeah. Oops. God, I put that on the wrong layer, didn't I? It's okay, I can get away with it. Maybe that looks nice, actually. Can I keep it like that? I accidentally did that bit on the line layer, but I kind of like the shadow being the same colour as the line. Let me know if you don't, though. She did buy it. Okay, good. Be like, oh my god, I love this so much. It means so much to me. I can't believe you did that. And then they'll walk away. Which is fine, you know. Not everyone can buy everything. But I just find that funny. Alright, that's Peach-a-tan. Boobity boop. Miso is a Cornish Rex, yeah. The first spelling's right with the MI. It's like a Japanese soup we named him after. Right, let's see what our invoice is doing. We'll send 2 more. All paid up, amazing. So Forgana's next. And I'm sending invoices to Cute Wolf 360. What's a full body? Oh, pardon me, gosh. And then after that, there's Shay with Silver. Ooh, puppy. Winged. Oh no. 2 years anniversary of her passing. As soon as I saw dog and the request for winged, I was like, oh no. Those white wings and a halo running. Oh. That's sweet. Okay, no problem. It's the worst part about doing commissions. You get a lot of past animals, which is lovely to draw, but you know, it's sad. Okay, 2 invoices sent. Now we're doing Forgana next. Blum. Oh, thank you, Shay. I appreciate it. Hope I do them justice. Okay, what does the note say? Simple cryptic creature, whatever feels to you works for me. Okay. Since when you started drawing? Since I was very little, but I started taking it serious, like doing it a lot. When I was like 13 maybe, and I'm 30 now. I bought my printer today, I'll be able to make my stickers. Oh hell yeah! What printer did you get? I'm really tempted to get my own printer eventually, but I have no room for one at the moment. But one day, I can't wait to be able to print my own stuff instead of relying on somewhere else to send them to me. And I've ordered stickers from my friend. My friend does stickers for me, which is really nice, but they got lost in the post. Like, she sent them ages ago, and they still, God knows where they are. The tracking says that they were never received. They were definitely received. And I'm just like, oh, for God's sake. And I don't know if I can chase them, because apparently they just tell you to go to the sender, and I don't want to, like, take up my friend's time. I did pay her for them, so I kind of want them. Let me just kick them up the arse until I don't even know if we can get a refund, because, you know, those... I bought them from a friend. It's not like we had, like, a contract or anything. Absent Eco Tank. Oh nice, I've heard that one. I've heard it's recommended. I hope it serves you well. I started drawing not long ago, like 2 years ago, almost when I was 21. I occasionally used to draw when I was young, never been able to draw characters. It's like you can you can start whenever you like, and I'm glad that you have started, because a lot of people don't tend to start later, like after they're kids, which is a shame. People like either really go ham on it when they're children, or they never ever start. So it's nice to start as an adult and enjoy it. Do you want them to be clothed? I started putting this top on them. This one. But I don't know what bottoms. I guess like these. Baby was 12. Oh. 12. What I like about the eco tank that the ink come in bottles. Yeah, I keep hearing it recommended because of that. So you don't have to, you can just refill the bottles and not an entire like cartridge. Let me just put them there. Thank you. Oh god, I just realised you guys can barely hear the music, so it's been like silent. God damn. I keep refreshing the jackets, like can't believe this. I waited so long for her. Right. I've lost my train of thought. Okay. I was gonna look at something, but I forgot what it was. Oh god. Help. Oh, I forgot to do little. Boop. I'll be on the other side. Guess I'll just do this. Do we have paw pads? Paw pads. I was gonna do that black tank top, but I was also gonna do these black trousers, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just do this green top green instead. Oh, hello, Chi. How's it going? I pulled myself away from Splatoon for this. It was very hard. I've actually still got it on because I was like in the middle of a mission thing, and then stopped to eat, and then by the time I was done eating, it was time to stream, and I was still mid mission, so I've just left it to finish after I'm done. God, it's absorbed me. It's very addictive, isn't it? He is too disgusting. It is. I kind of forgot it was hot again today, and so during the heat waves we've been pretty good at like leaving windows closed and blinds closed during the height of the day, but I completely forgot about it today and I didn't do that. And wondered why I got like arsingly hot later in the day. And was like, oh yeah, shit, it's like a hot one today, innit? And I forgot. But at least it's just for the day. Tomorrow's also hot, but at least it's not stupid hot. It's like normal hot now. Anything under 28, I'm like, whoa, that's cold. Raiders is too addicting. You'd think it'd get boring and then it's been 6 hours. I know, I didn't think I'd be too into it because I've never really played any looter shooters. I remember playing Borderlands and just being really, just not being into it, but pretending to like it for my friends. But I should have known that Splatoon would have me. Just the aesthetics of it are too fun, aren't they? And like the gameplay loop of it. Because I don't like shooters either, but I love, you know, mainline Splatoon. $34 today. I know, I like brown and green too. It's such a nice palette. Makes me even angrier that I've missed out on this nice green jacket. 115 Fahrenheit. What's that in normal? Does Canada use Fahrenheit as well? Strange. 115. Fucking hell. Aren't you in the Pacific Northwest for Ghana? Or am I confusing you with someone else? Is it because of the fires? That's so hot. I hope you guys have AC at least. pretending to like a game for your friends is so real. Oh, I did that so often. When I was a teenager, I had like a load of guy friends, and they all just loved to play zombie games and shooters, and I fucking hated these games. But I persevered and pretended that I liked them, because I wanted to be impressive. What's that in normal? Like... Counter-Strike, yeah, my partner loves Counter-Strike. Luckily I haven't had to pretend with him though. Yeah, 46 is too much. It got to like, I think it got to 40 in Paris? You're in the US, in the desert. Oh, okay, no, I completely got you wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the desert, that makes sense. At least it's a dry heat, right? You don't have that much humidity. And then the nights get really cold, so your mornings are nice and cold. That was one of the annoying things about here, is that our nights don't cool down, and our days are extremely long, like the sun would set at like 10 PM. So the heat never really goes away, and it's really annoying. I genuinely forgot the Celsius translation. No, sorry, don't worry, I was just being rude. I'm used to seeing Americans being like, what is Celsius in like normal degrees? So I stole that. You're very good for knowing the translation, because I don't. I just know that 37 is 100, because that's like the human, body temperature, right? Right, I think, who have I got next? Next we've got Cute Wolf and Shay. Let's check the invoices. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 4 more. I feel like I'm being slow today, but it's only 20 past 9, so maybe not. Summer our nights don't get too cold, except out in the middle, it'll go down in 70s. Okay. Okay, neither Shay or Cute Wolf have paid yet, so we'll move on to the next two. The next two are Opal and Arpeeb, which is a great name. Oh wow, funky design. Which headshot have you got for me, Opal? Oh, the little Spinosaurus! Nice. Thank you, Opal. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Oh yeah, Cute Wolf was the one who said they had to go to class, so I don't think we'll hear from them, but the invoice is out for them anyway. Full body for Arpeeb. You didn't receive the invoice? Okay, let me check if the email is correct, hang on. Full body for Arpeeb. There we go. Right. Shay. It looks like it's right. Maybe log into your PayPal and see if it's there. I would send you your email to see if you did misspell it, but of course I don't want to flash your email to everyone. But it's spelt like how your username is spelt. And it's a .com. It's not .co.uk, it's a .com, right? Our places are old crummy 70s apartments, and nothing we do ever helps. Ugh. I don't want to say I miss the rain. I mean, I want it to like rain powerful for a few hours and then stop, because I don't miss the rain in terms of it raining drizzle for like 10 days. Because I can't do fuck shit. I don't mind having my email here, it's public. Okay, you've put shaynemarosa@hotmail.com. So I think that's right? ShaeNeMorosa. If this is your PayPal account, you could probably log in and see if there's an invoice. If not, I can try sending it again. I don't know why it wouldn't have sent. I'll put loads of letters in the description and send an update. It's Gmail! Ah, okay, no problem. Let me change it. No problem. Okay, let me change it in the spreadsheet too so I don't send the finished one to the wrong. Okay, okay, I've sent the new one of the update. Let me know if that came okay. Oh, RP and Opal have paid up very fast. Yeah, no, we do need rain, to be fair. I don't necessarily want the rain back, but everything is incredibly dry and droughty, so we do need the rain. I'm being very selfish. It's just nice to be able to go outside and not get wet. I am enjoying the sun. No worries, thank you, Shay. While I'm here, I'll send one to Ren as well, because they're the last one. Oh, cockatiel, and a grey one too. Oh, they're so pretty. And you get a patron discount. Her name was Pearl. She's a white-faced Pearl morph. Oh, it's called Pearl the morph. I always thought those coloured ones were so pretty. It was you. You've been doing a rain go away, haven't you? I have not, but I will be from now on. Not summer. This summer it can rain again because we are in severe need of rain. But I do not like the rain. Yeah, Cotswolds are pretty. Cotswolds are bougie as fuck. Like, only, like, the rich live there now. Old locals and Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, enjoy your tiger. I can't wait to see it. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice to say hi. You'll be traveling to London and it will be cooler? Really? Depends where you're traveling from. If you're traveling from Central Europe, then yeah, maybe. Because London has not been very cool, because London is a very giant heat retaining city. But there are a lot of trees and green spaces in London, so maybe it's cooler compared to your usual city. Apparently so. I don't know if it'll be cooler. I mean, it's not actually that bad this week. Today it's 30 plus, tomorrow it's 28, and then after that it's only like 24. Thursday it's 21 degrees. That's like winter. That's crazy. Sorry, it's replying to someone. Ellen lives in the Cotswolds. I think so. I remember there being some stink about her, like, she moved away from America and moved to the Cotswolds, which are very sort of classic, cute, villagey England, you know, with cobblestone floors and little canals and you know, stuff like that. Very classic old English place. And she was like, oh my god, I love England. It's like so peaceful and so calm and so beautiful. And it's like, oh, but you moved to like the most expensive fucking part of the, like, you move to the most beautiful, expensive part of the country. It's like everything makes sense here. Everything's, you know, and it's like only the rich can talk like that, right? Where they're like, everything's so different here. It's like you move to the Cotswolds. It's like moving to the bougiest part of London, being like, oh my god, life is so lovely. And it's like, yeah, it's always lovely with money. You can move to the nicest places and have the biggest house. Whatever. You kicked her out? Oh my god, did she move out? That's hilarious. Yeah, the Cotswolds is quite posh, I'm afraid to say. I know, like, a lot of locals still live there who are very much not posh, but unfortunately it's been turned that way, isn't it? It's okay, I'm from, like, I grew up in a very posh, touristy town, so I totally get it. It's usually where the rich and famous move to, if not Richmond or Hampstead or Primrose Hill in London. I've lost my train of thought. Let's refresh PayPal, see what PayPal's doing. Oh, everyone's paying up on PayPal except the person who went to class, so that's nice. Thank you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll probably do us for the stream then. We filled it up beautifully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just did Forganas, let's mark that. Shay is next. B. That's a good picture of them. Maybe this one. I've been told that Americans pronounce Nottingham incorrectly with too much emphasis on the ham. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, understandable because it's spelt like that, but usually, the H is silent with hams. Same with Birmingham. As Americans tend to call it Birmingham. You know, that's how it's spelled, so I don't blame people. Like when they come visit and they say the town name's kind of funny. It's not their fault. The town names are spelled weird. Like I live in a borough called Suffolk, and it's pronounced like this. It's spelt like this. Suffolk. But understandably people call it Southwark. But we have a lot of stuff like that. Also like, is it Gloucester? I don't even know if I pronounce it right. Gloucester? I don't even know if I spelled it right. I'm spelling it and pronouncing it wrong. Gloucestershire. Because I know Gloucestershire is the county, which is a nightmare to spell. Edinburgh's another one. Edinburgh, people tend to say. That one doesn't make sense to me because it's not spelled Edinburgh, but yeah, Gloucester, woo, yeah. Suffolk, yeah, it's pronounced like that. Yeah, it tends to be like that, but that's, you know, it's understandable. We have strange. It's because, like, you know, they had old like English meanings and they kind of got smeared into that pronunciation. Oh no, I don't know if I can say that one. Is it? I'm gonna say it's like Kernster or something. Wait, they're not gonna give me phonetic spelling, are they? Hang on.
Sister.
Sister? Of course it is. That's ridiculous.
Sister.
Oh.
Siren sister.
Sirencester. Oh, okay. The second one, it says occasionally sister. Sirencester. No, that makes sense. Sirencester. That is, well, that is pronounced how it's spelled. So that one's a cheat. That one's a double bluff. Sorry, train. I clicked the wrong phonetic first. Sister is good. Sirencester is how it's spelled. That's a double bluff. Ah. Edinburgh. You know, Edinburgh is how you pronounce it. You were right. What are some other fun ones? I know we got some silly ones. Even in London, we've got a lot of silly ones. So I went to uni in Bournemouth, and some people say Bournemouth. Clapham, Streatham. Yeah, it's like a lot of, whenever something has a ham in it, I forget the meaning of ham. But there's a lot of hams in, like, there's Lewisham, there's Beckenham, Clapham, Streatham. There is East Ham and West Ham though, and those have kept their hams. Dagenham has lost its ham. But like, you know, we have a lot of hams, we have a lot of shires, but it's not pronounced shire, it's pronounced sh. You know, it's like, that's just how old English is. Snodsbury, oh that's great. Upton Snodsbury. That's really fucking good. Cirencester was the Roman capital? I've never heard that. I lived near Winchester and that used to be a capital, but that was after, way after Rome. Like Rome was a long time ago. When the Romans were here, it was a long time ago. Alright, anyway, Destruction City again. We're drawing puppy baby, silver. Is that Towcester? Or Towcester? A lot of cesters around that part of the country, isn't it? And like the west, in West England. Toaster! No way! Toaster? Oh, that's really good. That's almost like sister. Oh, I want to live in Toaster. It does sound warm. I bet it is warm right now. It's warm everywhere. Mulhouse. Man, history is cool. I love history a lot. There's too much of it to remember, but it's very cool. Maybe sister was like a very old like nickname for it or something. I don't know why it had sister on there. Toaster's a nickname I gave to my friend because of his proto-gen fursuit. That's very good. German shepherds have quite stocky necks, don't they? Hope you're enjoying this banger music, by the way. It was called Coronium during the Roman time. Oh, cool. An Inium name is very Roman. Like, London used to be like Londinium. Don't worry, I'm gonna add the wings. Just focusing on the body first. Oh, Deltarune music. Oh, hang on. Tennis ball in her mouth. It's got very loud. Hang on. Can you still hear that? I hope you can. No worries forevermore. Oh yeah, aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminium. Also basil. Basil and basil. One that really gets on my nut for some reason is herb. And Americans just say herb. I don't know why, but it really like makes me wince. I'm like, ugh. I don't know why that one in particular. It's fine. Herb. Also mirror. Like mirror. I remember there was an equivalent like sentence you could get an American say that was similar to like a bottle of water for us, you know, like bottle of water. How we merge it all together. Herb. Also squirrel. Squirrel. The squirrel looked at the mirror. Squirrel is quite fun to say though. Herb. Mirror. The line was taken in the 60s and siren boomed and BR missed out on some serious cat. Aww. With a museum that's only about the Roman and Middle Ages stuff, not to mention no mention of our railway. There's a lot of like hidden history, which is quite a shame. There's just not enough funding to talk about it, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of cool shit in the UK. We really hit hard with the Industrial Revolution and have a lot of cool history because of it. I need to hear that sentence. I can't remember what it was. There was another word that was kind of slurred together like that. British don't pronounce the T because they drink it. Yeah, that's a good one. It's weird because sometimes we do very hard T's and other times we just do like the glottal stop. It's like I say both water and water. Bottle water. Bottle water. Yeah, I say both depending on who you're talking to. I feel like more casual is like bottle water. But if I'm being a bit more polite, I'm like, oh, can I have a bottle of water, please? I don't know, it depends. Accented American English, I can't tell from what region though. Maybe southern. Oh, so it's not everywhere. I love New York accents. I think they're so fun. New York and like Jersey accents, I think are great. Oh, we need to remember to do a halo as well. Let's do it now, and it might get recolored by accident, but we'll fix it before we're done. Strawberry. Strawberry. We very much slur that in England. Strawberry. Strawberry. I guess in America they'll do the whole thing, right? It's funny which words we smush together in both accents and which words we don't, because we're both guilty of doing both. It's interesting how that stuff has like evolved. I think like dialects and accents are so interesting. I love them. I also love when like a TikTok or something that's like from North England or Scotland goes viral because everyone freaks the fuck out over the accent. Like I actually sent one to my friend earlier. You've probably seen this one because I think it was going around today. But this one, hang on. Oops, hang on.
You're blatantly that wolf who's been trying to fucking scram my ass for like 3 weeks. I'm not having it. You can't get away with this.
It's just you're just blatantly not my nan. Just blatantly not my fucking nan. Amazing. Oh, now the music's too. Alright, meow music. That's my hoose! Yeah! I love that one. I think of that one every time I read the word house. Like the Scottish Batman. It's like, that's literally my house. That's literally my house. I love it so much. Schedule. Oh, schedule. Yeah, that's American, right? Schedule. I say schedule. Terry's chocolate orange is really good. That's like beloved. I almost never have it because it's so expensive. It's mostly like we have it at Christmas type thing, you know, it's like one of those posh chocolates. But it is so good. Look at the other message they sent. What message? About the train? I was kind of like, I was looking at the the dialect stuff. I was kind of missing the train stuff. Eating a Terry's like an apple. Ah! God, that sounds like it would hurt. That's too sweet. That'll like kill your teeth. Oh god, I just got a sudden feeling of dread because I have like I have a dentist appointment this month, and they wanted me to go to a hygienist, and I haven't. So I think I need. Maybe I should book that before they get angry at me. I've got just so many expenses this month. I'm kind of scared. Background circle be pink purple. Okay, no problem. Maybe I'll do it while you're looking, just so I get it right. Pink purple, like a lavender, like this. Tennis ball color. I remember the arguments over whether this is green or yellow. Little bit pinker. How about like this? Oops. Eyes are like very, very dark brown. Okay, I hope this looks okay. Missing anything? A light just flickered out and I'm worried that my lamp has died. I couldn't really tell where the light came from. Alright, next is opal. Let's just actually soften these lines a little bit. Let's do pinkish lines for the white wings. Oh, thank you for sending her in. Opal with a dinosaur. I've drawn a Spinosaurus kind of recently too for my stickers. I don't think I've posted them online yet. Here we go. Self-clout, self-promotion even. Where they at? They're gonna load in. Spinosaur. Rah. Anyway. Actually, let me bring that back up for reference. Hang on, let me check I'm not drawing the exact same thing again that I've done before. Because Opal has blessed me with many... Oops. Okay. With many commissions. The only problem with like birds and bird-like things is that I always like cross over the eye and the mouth. Oh wait, I think you asked for sunglasses. Excellent. Okay, let me add the sunglasses after. Let me know if you want his eyes to like not be visible. To, you know, add to the cool factor or whatever. Why is this music so loud? Wow, okay. Bye Shay, thanks for coming. Meow. Oops. Oh my god. I know these are kind of on the belly, but I want to add them here. Can I add them here? Ah. Oy, 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 oy. Cool dude. The coolest dude. Sunglasses. Okay, next is our peeb. With a very cool design. I might have to simplify it a tad though. Ah, not a vector, please. Oh, peeb. No notes. Thank you, Opal. Oh, peeb jump scare. Hello. Gorgeous character. I can hear banging next door, it's really annoying me. Thunk. Every couple of seconds. Ugh. Yeah. A little scared of the layers, yeah. Me too. Yeah, really sick design. Unfortunately, the tail thickness is a bit bigger. Oops. Oh, the bit on the forehead. I thought that looked really sick. It reminds me that in the UK we have a solar eclipse next week. Yeah, next week. And my friend was like, "You better not miss that. It will be very cool." And I never quite really thought about it before, but I was like, "Yeah, you know what? This probably won't happen again. I should probably prepare for that." Oh no. I just realised something. This is kind of on the knee. Does this work? I hope I've done the markings right. Yeah, the eclipse is on the 12th, and it like starts at 6 and it's at its maximum at like 7:15. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen I only heard about it because my friend mentioned it, and then I saw one other friend post it on Instagram, and I'm like, why aren't more people talking about this? Do you have to get some glasses or whatever? I hate buying tat. Wish I could just borrow someone else's glasses. But you must not look at it, so gotta do something. Okay, I hope this is looking okay. Let me just add the meow, meow. Markings make no sense. I had to 3D model her. You 3D modeled her? Wow, that's impressive. I would love to learn to 3D model stuff, but I'm utterly pathetic at 3D things. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Forehead symbol again as the background. Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay. It might get lost a little bit. Maybe lightening it a bit. I don't want to shrink her down too. Yeah, but not even just tracing as a 3D model, but the actual like sculpting of it, like the actual knowing the software and how to shape things to make it look good, you know. Maybe something like that. Okay, who is next? Ren is next, and I think that's it for today. Oh, everyone's paid up, even Cute Wolf. Where's that? So maybe two more. Maybe nice to leave one for next stream though. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess maybe we do Cute Wolf next stream to start us off. Sorry, I was getting distracted looking at stuff real quick. little finches slowly get more buff. I wish. I am minus muscle. 0 muscle. Okay, sorry, I'm running out of steam. But we've got a little birdie left to do. Oh. Birdie. And what are the comments? This is a really cute pose. I need to be careful not to copy it completely. There's one with her mouth open. That's excellent. Let's do that. His head is huge. Hang on. It's a bit cuter. They have these feet, right? Little parrot feet. I hope I'm not doing the feet wrong. I love the little, I think they're called xylodactyl? That's the word that's coming to my head anyway. That's a straight up bird. Tail, tail, tail. Aha. Kind of like... Whoa, I just like rotated my body and it creaked. Ugh. Oops. Red little brown sclera. Like this? Oh, iris. The iris is brown, right? I usually do, like, most animals have, like, deep, deep brown eyes. If it looks like they have no eye colour at all. Sclera's like the white of your eye, I'm pretty sure. I think? I can't actually remember. Aha, no problem. Yeah, no, I kind of, whenever animals have, it doesn't look like they have eye colour, it usually is that dark, dark brown. Even like with horses, like if you look in their eye, you can see they have a pupil and like very dark brown iris. I wonder why we have different color irises as humans. I think actually no, I think it's because it's easier to read our emotions, right? Like it's beneficial to reading faces. So what kind of background would you like? Maybe like a soft brown? Maybe like a light blue, because light blue is quite nice with grey. And bird blue, sky, etc. Bird. Anyway, I think that'll be enough for today. We've still got Cute Wolf 360 left over, but I think we'll save that one for next stream. Baby sky blue, excellent. Sort of like that. I hope Cute Wolf doesn't mind. If I get an angry email, I'll let them know. Get rid of a load of these PayPal emails. Hello? Okay, now we'll save all these. Oh, we've saved Helia already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that is 10. So first we've got this one. God, vibrant. Oops. Alright, so for those of you who are new, I will be sending an email after the stream with all the finished doodles in them. But for now, I skedaddle. Thank you again for coming and commissioning and stuff. Sorry the schedule's a bit weird this month. It's because I have busy weekends again. But it'll be next Monday. Will be the next stream. But yes, I will see you later. Yeah, sure, train. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Oh, hi Pip. Bye Pip. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Goodbye.